Hello and welcome back to the TAMUSA Esports podcast. I'm your host, Michael, also known as Palakona, and I'm joined by my co-host.
Hi, I'm KP or Jacob. Feels good to be back.
And we're joined today by our two special guests.
Hello, I'm Esmy or Paperclip. I'm the team captain for the Overwatch team as well as the community manager for TAMUSA Esports.
And I'm Ivana, or Spidey, previously Spiderbite, and I play Lucio Brig mainly for the Overwatch team.
And I just want to thank you two for joining us and apologize for the the scuffed editing. So for those listening and watching, we had originally planned to actually play Overwatch, and there were technical difficulties with frames, and also KP and I lost badly, so it's okay.
Like
I had fun.
usual.
I had fun.
We always lose. I mean,
I'm glad, yeah, because we want to kind of change up the format a bit, and since we're bringing on the captains, why don't we have them play the games?
Mm-hmm.
And the chess, that one was really good. People really enjoyed the interaction we had, and really kind of making the captain look intelligent as hell. He is very intelligent, by the way,
Yes.
but it would make you two look even better if you just absolutely destroyed us on Overwatch.
just an FYI, we played against both of them. No belittling rules in Overwatch when I say this, but they're both support players, and we got beat badly by two support players.
Yeah, and I'm a flex player.
That just speak to our skills, man.
Yeah.
We're so good.
Oh my gosh. Just be glad you're not seeing. I mean, I personally am glad we're not seeing.
Dude, the chess match that we had, we got beaten bad.
Yeah. KP was
terrible.
actually saying that if we cut out the amount of talking we did, we got beat in like 3 minutes.
Oh my
Or
God.
less than, yeah.
Well, if not even closer. He even tells me, "Oh, that's checkmate, by the way." I'm just like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
So what do you want to do about that?
Let's speed run, guys. Checkmate.
Oh, I think it was also because I think towards the end we had to speed up a little bit, right?
Mhm.
So we were just playing like quick chess, and he
Yeah.
just beat us like nothing.
Yeah.
My soul.
Was it like in-person chess
Yes.
or like the?
It was in person,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh.
So we had Pikmin like sitting right here. I was right here, and the board was like in between us. You just exposed yourself. Then you didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
Listen, I'm a full-time student and I work, so I'm just like, I don't
Must
have
be
time for
nice.
anything.
Okay. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
What?
But I saw the thumbnail.
I
so
did,
I
I
knew
did.
that it was like.
Are you gonna watch
I
this
promote
one?
it though whenever I stream.
Thank you.
I promote it.
We tried to do the little thing where we're like, "Hey, can you turn around real quick? There's something behind you." And just like it didn't work. It didn't work.
No, he just knew. You'll watch this one, right? Share it to your
Yep.
family
I
and
will
friends.
watch this one.
While they're playing
I'll go
the
back
Overwatch,
and watch the previous ones.
no,
too.
while you're playing the Overwatch game, I want to hear it in the background.
Yeah.
I'll watch them while I do homework.
Wait, with that said, when is your next Overwatch game?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
Tomorrow.
Perfect.
But it's not for NACE. Our last game of the season for NACE was actually yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We won.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go.
who did you guys beat?
University of Guam.
Guam.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Did you expect to win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if they were like, no, really, I was gonna be like, on her face it shows that they really expected
Yeah.
it to win.
But
How did you
what do
do
we
personally?
play tomorrow? It's in the server, but I forgot the name. But we play
Oh.
tomorrow at 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you think you did personally yesterday, both of you?
I did great.
I agree. I think I did good.
Confident to the
I
team
didn't do
captain.
anything. I'm just there being like,
The healer?
we picked this map.
Oh.
We're ready. Pause the lobby. Like, I don't play.
You don't
Oh,
play?
you don't?
You should have
No.
played
Oh.
in it.
Well, I don't know. It was the last game. I had asked David if he wanted to sit out, but he was like, no, I'll play. I was like, okay, I guess.
David loves to play the game, so
Yeah.
there's that.
But he's
Yeah,
also
he hurt his
injured.
thumb
He hurt his
Oh.
thumb, yeah.
Did
Did
he
So I
he
was
still
like,
get picks though?
at work.
yeah.
Oh, of course, it's David. But speaking about like Overwatch matches, we recently had a game night that you
Mhm.
hosted. It went well. They played against the Valorant team. the Valorant team was like practicing for the past 2 weeks prior, and then they showed up and they got demolished.
They got one.
And I'm pretty sure that Overwatch team wasn't even trying; they were just goofing around.
Atlas killed me. That was his goal, so congrats to him.
Oh, I killed David.
You
It
killed
was
David?
It was because he was sneaking around and it just one tapped him. Nah, I'm not trying to hype myself up. I was hiding too.
No.
so-
Hype yourself up.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
killed David.
I killed David.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you did it. You did it.
You killed the top 500 player. Like, that's pretty impressive.
That makes me like
Clip
top
it.
500
Clip it.
bronze.
Clip it or it didn't happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess it didn't happen.
Do we have VODs? Do we have VODs on our Twitch?
No, I think they take down all the VODs for like strategy purposes. Because
Oh.
like how we did yesterday, we went to University of Guam's Twitch page to see their VODs, to see what they play and everything.
And they
So-
did play
Which
when
is
they
like-
played in the VOD. So.
Yeah, it's really common to do that. So that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
like
Yeah, makes
Jaggers
sense.
takes down our VODs.
It
for-
does stay there for like, let's say 24 hours because it just got streamed.
Mhm.
So it needs to process. But otherwise, I tried going back to look through all the VODs that we had on it. It's not on there. I think they did
Yeah.
delete after a while.
We uploaded them to YouTube and
Oh, okay.
as unlisted, and then we put it in like the Teams server or
Mhm.
like the channel, so that way we could see it for like
Oh, gotcha.
VODing and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say that on a little bit topic of Valorant, I did have the not luxury but the pleasure to cast a little bit.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. My brain was hurting because I was trying to play by play, I guess, of what I
Yeah.
was doing. So I was just I don't know anything about the game. I just
It's real draining to
Their
Yeah.
do.
most recent game was really something. Like 3 hours long. And he
Dude.
was like, "Oh man, I'm so
Was it?
stressed right
Did
now."
It
we
was
go
like 3 hours
all
long.
3 maps.
All 3 maps, yeah.
Did we win the first
It-
or second
We
map?
we won the second, I think. Yeah, we won the second.
Okay.
Second went to
I don't know the
overtime.
outcome. Did we lose?
No.
Oh, okay. We have a history of we always lose the first map. We win the second map, but then we lose the third one badly. So it's like a reoccurring thing. So I'm so glad.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it was real draining because I worked that morning, so I had been up since like 5 in the morning, and then go home, do homework, change, shower, get ready, come over here, and then it was a 3-hour stream.
Was that yesterday as well?
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It was
Oh.
Wednesday, so I did the 3-hour stream. We ended at like 9:30.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get in my car. Turns out I have a flat, so
Oh,
like I
man.
couldn't even leave. I had to call my dad, and he told me to stay on campus. I was like so tired. I was like, I'm just gonna drive home at like 15 miles an hour or something. I was like, I just really want to
Yeah.
leave. So I didn't get home till like 11 or
Oh.
something. I was so tired.
That's crazy.
Team captain right here, doing it
Yeah.
all.
And yeah, well, I think that was a very good moment to just really bond. And now
Yeah.
let's ask some questions.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's the end of the podcast.
All right, guys, thank you for watching. We didn't even do the drawing segment yet.
True.
Okay, so this is for both of you, all of it. How long have you been playing Overwatch?
I've been playing since the game came out in 2016. Yeah.
How about you, Ivana?
I got the game a while ago, but didn't really play it. I would say I really started playing like 2 months before I joined the team, so that was like, I don't know, 2.5 years ago maybe or something
Mhm.
like that.
That's kind of similar to Hope, because she didn't
Oh,
play
yeah.
Valorant, and then she joined the team, and then now she
Yeah.
plays Valorant.
The thing about Hope is
Mhm.
she's never played any FPS. That was her first one. And
Mhm.
again, we hype her up a lot, but I mean, it's well deserved for her being gold in her first ever FPS that quickly. Huge accomplishment.
Mhm.
Do you remember your first FPS?
I was probably like 11 playing Call of Duty.
Mine was. It was like this old PC game. I was like 10. It was either Blacklight Revolution or Alliance of Valiant Arms. They were both on Steam. I think that was my first.
I used to go to my grandparents' place, and there was this game where, like, you play as a deer and you hunt humans.
What?
That might have been my first FPS game, actually. I loved it.
sounds like
that's
It
a
was
true-
really
made in,
funny.
like, 1998 or
Oh my
something like
gosh.
that.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a true FPS.
That's
That's really fun. I loved it.
That like it sounds like Destroy All Humans, but a
Oh,
deer.
I love that game. Yeah.
I've never played it.
You never played Destroy
Oh
All
my
Humans?
gosh.
I played it when I was in like pre-K, and then I played. What's it called? Sly Cooper.
Oh,
They-
Sly
Oh,
Cooper.
yeah.
Good
Yeah.
game.
That's a good game.
I think they need a remaster.
Oh, they do. I usually play all games. I don't really discriminate. I like all the games as long as like it's affordable. And I guarantee you, I've been through majority of Steam's free games. 'Cause I've played like all of them to try something. But I think FPS wise, first
Mhm.
Halo has to be just
Yeah.
normal stuff,
That-
and then I switched
that's-
over to Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's the same for me. Like I think I was in kindergarten and then I
Mhm.
played Halo.
Yeah,
But like
gotcha.
my uncles were using me to trick shot so they could do it. Yeah, so they could do it in actual lobbies.
Yeah.
So like
Wow.
I'd be crying like, "Why are you killing me?" Because like I'd be looking around
Yeah.
and then
They'd
they just
be like,
bam, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "What?"
Oh, that's so funny.
I miss the trick shotting era. Way
Bring it
in
back.
Call of Duty. Oh yeah,
Bring it
you're
back.
right.
Yeah, bring it back.
I play on keyboard, so I'm gonna have to like.
I want to see the Claymore cancel. Come on.
Oh.
The reload animation cancel.
I don't know what button it is, but for me it's YYYRB and then
Oh.
LTRT, something like that.
Yeah, like the It's a Swap with the shock charge was for Xbox YRBY.
I was a PlayStation person.
And the thing about, like, okay, I guess growing up, we had like the whole debate, like which one's better. But honestly, my first ever console in terms of PlayStation and Xbox was PlayStation.
Mhm.
It was the PlayStation 2. I had both the fat one and the skinny one. And then my dad's like, here, have an Xbox. I don't know why. So we were just playing PlayStation. So then I fell in love with the 360. And then from then on, it was an Xbox. Well, prior to that, I did have the original Xbox. But me personally, I think the best controller ever is a 360. And I know there's memes about the PS3 controller being like dog noses because of the little
Yeah.
analog sticks. But I think me personally, it's just that the analog sticks are both,
There.
yeah, instead of like one up and one down. And then the triggers, when I would click it, it would go all the way down.
Mhm.
That was weird.
It is weird to me when I try to play a PlayStation because I'm an Xbox player, like
Mhm.
full on. And so I'm used to like one of my thumbs being higher
Yeah.
than the
Yeah.
other and then going like that to press a button or something.
Yeah.
And then so when I had a PlayStation controller in my hand, I'm like, I don't know what X is. I was like, what the heck? What's triangle? And then I like put a wrong input. I think I was playing like Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
and then I just like jump. That's not what I wanted to do.
I'll say that although I love the 360 remote, me just being picky and that guy, I still love the N64 remote. Just one hand like this and one like this. Pretty cool.
That's so weird.
You don't like that remote?
No.
That remote was so cool.
I like the GameCube controller.
Or the Wii, the nunchuck.
The nunchuck, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the nunchucks. I also don't like using Joy-Cons like not connected because it feels weird. So like if you're playing like Mario,
Yeah.
I would switch the control like this and play like that instead.
Gotcha. Do you also come from a console background, right?
Yeah, I've had a PC for like. When May comes, it'll be 1 year. So I'm pretty sure I got it last year. So I was playing on Xbox for a while still on the Overwatch team. I'd have to come here to play on PC.
And you transitioned over to mouse and keyboard, right?
Yeah.
Did it feel, obviously in the beginning it felt weird, but did you pick it up quickly?
Yeah, I don't think it really felt weird to me, like at all. I don't know why. The only thing that did feel weird was trying to play Lucio.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't play Lucio for some reason. But I got used to it playing Lucio after maybe like a month probably.
Yeah, it
Do
takes
you-
a while to transition because I also started playing Overwatch on
Gotcha.
console. I was
Mhm.
on, what was it, PS3 or PS4, one of those two. And then when I joined an esports team for Overwatch, it was PC only.
Gotcha.
So to like transition over, as controversial as it is, I bought a Zim adapter for my PlayStation, so that way I could use the mouse and
Better.
keyboard on console, because I was just like,
Yeah.
I need to practice.
It's weird. I mean, for me, when I switched over to PC, although I played console all my life, I did have a PC as well, but it was like the family computer, the big old black box, and it's just like Windows like 6 or 7.
It's like Windows Vista.
Yeah,
Like,
Windows Vista. Oh
yeah,
my.
that's what I had.
Yeah. Windows Vista went hard though, but you're playing Minecraft when you're like what, 8, and you're thinking this is so smooth when you're running at like a 10 FPS. Like, oh my god, it's so smooth. And I think since I played Minecraft all my life, when I finally got a gaming PC, it just felt natural. But now I can't go back to a controller. I try playing on a controller, and it feels so weird.
Yeah, I tried
Yeah.
to play Overwatch on console, and it's just, it doesn't feel right.
I don't know how I
I
did
like
it.
it.
Yeah, I don't know how I did
It's
it.
Yeah.
it's super hard for me because like on console, I like we often don't have healers, so I'll go like Lucio or just someone like Kiriko, and so my jump is my LT. It's my left trigger, and which is kind of weird, but like I use it as Lucio to just like hop really easily.
Yeah.
But when I went to PC, because I tried out for the Overwatch team when our previous coach was here, and like he was like, because I brought a controller, it was my controller, and he's like, you can't use that, and I was like, oh, okay, and so it was my very first time using
Oh.
the mouse and keyboard, and they're like, thank you, that's enough.
Damn, Travis said that.
Yeah. I was gonna say Travis.
Oh, my
But yeah, I mean,
goodness.
like, yeah, he knew why. I was like,
Yeah.
can I use this? And he's like, no. And then like I was like, ugh.
I'm personally not against someone using controller on PC, honestly, because like yeah, you're not gonna be as mechanically skilled as someone on mouse and keyboard, but like your game sense still transfers from console to PC. So like, I also like NACE allows you to use
Oh, yeah.
controllers on Overwatch. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, if there's like a cracked top 500 Lucio on controller, like I don't mind bringing him on the
Michael?
team.
Yeah, I mean, there's joystick.
Yeah, joystick, Overwatch.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, people would tell me like I was diamond on console when I swapped. I'd be like, you're not gonna get diamond on PC. Like, what are you
no.
talking
Yeah.
about?
And now she's masters.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Masters
your game
3D.
sense travels. Like you don't
Yeah.
lose any of your
Yeah.
skill. Like who's that? I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's the top 500 Farah Inza, I believe. The YNZA or something. I don't know how to pronounce
I don't
it.
think I've heard of that person.
But Miles posted about him all the time.
Not real.
If
I
Miles
guess
sees this, he'll know.
I ignore your post, Miles.
But no, he was a console player, and he came to PC, and he had like adapted really quickly, and like he has on Overwatch 1, he had 5 accounts, literally Inza 1, Inza 2, Inza 3, and all 5 were top like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top 500 leaderboard
Dang.
for
That's pretty
DPS.
cool.
So like
Dang.
control it, like it doesn't really matter, like as long
Yeah.
as you're like smart, like
Yeah.
you can
True,
climb.
true.
Yeah, like playing. I don't know if you saw, but I had my controller
Yeah.
and the keyboard plugged in
Yeah.
whenever we were doing the test recording. And so like whenever I went to a DPS, that's when I went to a mouse and
Yeah.
keyboard. But then I went back to like a tank, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's whatever.
I
And
feel
I'm
like
I
glad-
it's
didn't know you
easier.
were doing that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's a little easier to do that because you use an Xbox controller, but like my fiance has to like download like DSR4
Oh, for the-
to
for
like
the
use
PlayStation?
his PlayStation controller. Yeah, it's like it's really hard. I'm just like, but it's better.
Yeah, so it's like there's like clips of me like standing there for a few seconds, and then like
That's
I'm
you
like, oh.
transitioning?
Yeah, and then like someone came along and like shot me. I was like, oh gosh, now I gotta come back.
Yeah. In the topic of the keyboard and mouse and controller, I wish Call of Duty did that. I know NACE has a controller league and a keyboard and mouse league. But I think, as much as I don't want to say this, I think for Call of Duty, you kind of have to keep them separate just because of the aim assist
Yeah.
in that particular Call of Duty. Because if you've heard anything about the news, Call of Duty's Modern Warfare 2 currently has the worst but best aim assist of all time. And the setting, they have like different settings for how you want your aim assist, but right now it's called linear, and you stand still, and if you pass by me while I'm aiming at you, it drags me with you. So
Oh,
you don't really have to
God.
aim. It's really bad.
I think it does that in Fortnite and Apex too. Like if you're on PC and plug in a controller, you get aim assist.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's more prevalent in this game because they made it for some reason too strong. And there's different types of aim assist, right? So in Halo, it's always there because it's Halo. That's fine. But in this one, they made it too strong, and so people now they transition to lower sensitivity because they don't really gotta aim much if it's already aiming for you, just a fine adjustment. But Halo Infinite realized that their aim assist is too strong, so now they gave aim assist to keyboard and mouse. So
Oh my
now
God.
when I was playing Halo, I was like, why is my aim better than it was before? And I was
I,
like, oh,
I
they have
heard
aim
about
assist.
that. That's pretty crazy. Like
No,
they really had to do that.
But
'cause it's that
they made it
bad.
even,
wow.
like an even playing field. So now I think in professional Halo, there's both keyboard and mouse and controller, although it's fairly dominated by controller, but there is an option for keyboard and mouse.
I think he just got better. There's no aim assist. I think he just got
Yeah,
better.
you're just
Hair
that good.
flip.
You're just that good, yeah.
When I was playing Overwatch, like I was using the computers in the lab, and like my friends would see that I'm online because it's a Windows, and I
Yeah,
signed
yeah.
in through Windows with my Xbox account. And they're like, "Let's play," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's cross-platform now."
Yeah.
And then so the thing is if you play on the console with the PC player, you're in PC lobbies.
Yeah.
So they're really good, but in the PC lobbies, because they're just using the controller, they don't have aim assist. It disables the aim assist.
No, they do now.
Well, yeah. But when when it first came out,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
they were just getting dumpstered out. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then eventually they updated it and they allowed it to
To have aim assist.
yeah, the aim assist. So like, I mean, I don't play on the PC, but we haven't tried it yet. But
Yeah.
I just want to say shout out to just the esports program in general for giving us the option to even have PCs here to use, because I know a lot of people don't have the PCs at home or the financial stability to afford one. So for me, that was kind of the reason why I joined the esports program, because back then I didn't have my own PC, so I would come here to play it, and it just opened up a lot of possibilities and opportunities.
Yeah. If we didn't have them, then I wouldn't be here right now. So.
I think I'd still be here, but
Okay, yeah, well, I'll just have to be at school because I'm forced here,
Yeah.
but you know.
it is a very good benefit. So join the esports team if you want access to these computers. All of the information is in our Discord, discord.gg/TAMUSA.
Exclamation point socials.
Oh, yes. Wait, what? You want me to say them?
Yeah.
Oh, everything is except for Discord, TAMUSA Esports. So like, Instagram is TAMUSA Esports, YouTube TAMUSA Esports, Twitch.tv/TAMUSA
TAMUSA
Esports.
Esports.
This podcast will go out a week later, but I will be streaming Destiny on there.
You're
So-
gonna see this a week later.
Hold on,
the
hold on.
stream
Let me take a
ends.
guess of the Twitch username. Is it Tamusa Esports?
Yeah.
Oh my god! How did you know that?
So I was looking at it, and I don't know if it changed or something, but it like the Discord is just TAMUSA. I thought it was TAMUSA Esports. I think in the
I think it was prior.
yeah,
Like
because
the
in the
server
old podcast.
name?
No, like the Discord.gg/TAMUSA.
Oh, it's because of the nitro boosts. Like if you have enough boosts, I think it's level 3. Discord allows you to have like a customizable link. So like instead of the random letters and numbers at the end for the invite link, you can change it to
Oh.
Tamusa.
You guys wanna give me Discord Nitro?
No.
Stop paying for it because
You have to meow.
After after $10 a month, I'm no longer financially stable, so I can't afford it anymore.
You have to, Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, I
You
get that for
Discord
$1.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Well,
really?
No. Wait. Let me.
I was
let me
about to
finish
say,
it. Let me
what?
finish it. Let me finish
If
it.
you're new,
So yeah, so you
make a new account.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so they have promos. So you just check the Game Pass section, and I mean, I think I have Nitro on there, but I haven't used it. I'm saving it, not for you, but it's basically like a month or two of free Nitro, and I believe it refreshes eventually. I don't know when, but so
Yeah.
check your
Interesting. Nice.
stuff in there.
There was a.
I just pay for it.
There's a
Yeah, me
little-
too.
Not, I guess, related to Game Pass, but there was a hack. They finally patched it, unfortunately. But for the past 6 years,
The $1
Xbox-
thing?
Yeah, they left
Yeah.
their link on year round, and it's only supposed to be like a special occasion. But you just search up Xbox Game Pass for $1, and you can renew your Game Pass for
Yep.
$1 every single month. But I think they finally caught on to it, so now they charges me full price.
Yeah.
Oh,
It,
that sucks.
it's okay though. It's like $10 too.
But I mean, for the past 4 or 5 years, I saved.
Oh, but that's,
So
that's
much
yeah,
money. At
least
$12.
$2.
Yeah.
I saved so much, like $12 a month instead of 10 times what, $20 a month. Oof, I'll take that any day.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we keep getting sidetracked. It's the most talkative podcast, but so well, let's see. What should I ask you? What did you think? What were your initial reactions when you heard Overwatch 2 was getting released?
I was
I was
like,
ex-
finally.
Yeah.
Right.
I was excited.
I was
Like-
excited, yeah.
Do you feel like the changes are good?
Yeah, I think it was really healthy for the game, but honestly, it didn't need to be a whole new game.
Mhm.
Like, I think it could have just stayed Overwatch.
Overwatch
Like, I
1.
don't think it had to be Overwatch 2, especially because the way they were advertising Overwatch 2 is with a PvE, like a campaign
Yeah.
mode.
Is that out?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
like, next
when
year.
Next year?
Like next year, yeah. Later this
What?
year or next year. But like the whole campaign for like the past 4 years or so has been Overwatch 2 campaign.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
like we still have nothing.
I
I know.
was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. What were you? What were your thoughts with it?
I know, I agree.
You agree?
I think it's better. I think 5v5 is better. than
5v5
that.
is way
Mhm.
better, yeah.
You answered it already, but I was gonna ask you. Okay, when it came out, was it like after it came out? Are your thoughts like, "Oh, I'm glad this came out," instead of like, "Oh, I'm not glad this came out"?
Yeah.
You're-
Yeah, like I was really excited because I really loved the archive events. That's
Mhm.
what they're called. Yeah, I really loved like all the skins, all the story, and I'm like, yeah, this is good.
Mhm.
And then Overwatch 2, where is it? And then I look it up later in the winter, and then winter comes around later in the spring. Well, where is it? And
Later in the next.
yeah,
winter.
I don't know when it's gonna come out. I hope they're just really refining and polishing it because I really want it.
There's probably just gonna be a new map for the archives event. Like that's just what they do every time.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
what was it? The Junkenstein. It was just
Oh.
a new route through the
Yeah.
map. That's
I-
it. And the lighting sucked. Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
hated it.
Yeah.
I like, especially because at the time, what was the meta? Like Zarya, Anna. So like a fully charged Zarya
Oh,
is
yeah.
like glowing, and then you now know her, so she's like
she's-
extra glowy. And then the lighting on the map was bugged actually, so everything appeared like 1,000 times brighter.
Torbjorn's
So
old.
Torbjorn's old, or like a nano to fully charged Zarya, or like Mercy Beam, Mercy Valk. Like it just, you were blinded. Like you couldn't see anything. It was terrible. Small indie company.
Yeah.
Like
Small
they don't know how to program
Yeah.
anything.
Of course, Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard just needs to figure themselves out.
Hmm.
Like,
It's not. It's
Internally
not. It's
and
not a us
externally.
problem. It's
Yeah.
a them problem.
Yeah, it's them. It's them.
I think though, what are y'all's thoughts on like, you know how Arcane came out?
Yeah,
What if Overwatch like stepped into the making it like a show kind
like
of
a
deal?
show.
Mm-hmm.
They finally have a story.
Like I would
we-
watch it.
Yeah, I would watch it just because it's Overwatch, but like, I mean, they already kind of have a story because like they have like the comics, they have the shorts and everything.
Yeah.
But like, I'd be like, finally, like an actual story, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go like searching the archives of like the Library of Alexandria or something to find
Yeah.
that certain comic. Like, no, it's just gonna be like on Netflix or something.
Yeah, like I didn't even know they had comics, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, here's all this stuff. Oh well, I didn't know that. You should have known that, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cause like, I don't know if I wanted the Last of Us style, where it's a good adaptation of what they already have, or if I want it to be totally new and original.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess
I would say that it's not that hard, and I don't know why. when movies come out or shows come out of games, how they always fail, because The Last of Us literally did.
Perfect.
We're just gonna carbon copy the game story and move it into a show. That's all you have to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, and I feel like some of the changes they made in the Last of Us show, it was like really, really good.
Yeah.
Like the story with Sam and Henry, because how Sam wasn't deaf in the game, but they changed his character. I think they made him a little bit younger, and they made him to where he was deaf. And I was like, that's really cool, because like in that world, like a brotherly bond, like your younger brother is going to heavily depend on you because you're the older brother. They look to you for guidance, and so it really like emphasized and strengthened that dependency that they had, you know. So I thought they like did really good with that.
Yeah, like the Bill and Frank. I really
Oh my God, that was so
that
good.
episode.
I've
It
never
really
watched
fleshed
the
them
show,
out.
so I don't know.
Sorry.
what they're
Oh my
talking
God,
about.
spoilers. Yeah.
You watched spoilers?
Yeah, I've watched the show, but I haven't seen the game or played the game.
Yeah,
so
that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
like-
don't talk about other.
So
All we
The Last
know
of
is
Us
that we
2
hate David.
Yeah, we hate David.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
hate
yeah,
David.
real.
That
Yeah.
made me sick.
Like,
oh
like
my
Overwatch
God.
State?
That
or-
episode
But
was
she doesn't know.
like a
She doesn't
lot.
know.
Oh, she doesn't
Yeah,
know.
don't say anything else.
No,
I don't know what you
anything.
said. I don't-
Okay,
It was
okay.
I don't know what happens in the episode, but I think they just introduced David, right?
Mhm.
Like nothing else has happened other than
he-
his introduction.
They introduce him and they do,
It-
like they flesh it out, like this. They
So
like that.
what
something
happened in the
something
game, like-
happened, but
Yeah.
I mean I don't know how.
So like, do
to
you know
talk
what
about it.
event I'm talking about in the game?
Mm-hmm.
Do they do that in the
Yeah,
show?
they do that.
They do that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And
bro.
they kind of like, because in the game it was
Yeah.
more suggested.
Yeah.
But in the show it's more like
Oh
in your
my
face,
God.
like
Ugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
It made me sick. I won't
Yeah.
lie
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, that episode was kind of a lot.
It was
Yeah.
it was hard watch.
Mhm.
But they're doing amazing.
It's a good show though.
Like, yeah, I've seen
watch
that,
it.
yeah.
It's really good. It's really good. You don't need to play the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't
you
seen
don't
the
need to
game.
play
I
the
love
game.
the show.
My mom
Yeah.
is the one who tells me about all these things. She's like, "Oh my God, that Last of Us show is really good." I'm just
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, never watched it."
They're
It's
doing
so
something
good.
right at HBO.
It's like one of my favorite games. Another reason why I'm a PlayStation enjoyer, because that's a PlayStation exclusive. So
Yeah, I really love the exclusives on PlayStation. I won't lie, like
No, same.
the
But
Spider-Man,
over
the Last
like
of Us.
Xbox guy, but I'm a weeb, so there's a lot of like weeb games that they have on PlayStation that I'm just like, I wish we had that, but then I'm like, I'm on PC now, so I don't need that anymore.
yeah.
But even at that, PlayStation has always been better with exclusives, because when you think of Xbox, let's be real, Halo, Gears of War,
That's it. Yeah.
So,
And I've
Yeah,
never
no.
played Gears of War, even though it's like, here's a free copy.
dude, Uncharted,
Uncharted.
Infamous, Little Big Planet,
God of War.
God of War,
God of
never
War.
played it. I'm just gonna say this.
Oh my
I'm gonna say this. I'm glad that Elden Ring won Game of the Year.
Me
alright?
too.
I'm a Dark Souls guy, fanatic.
Mhm.
Although on my streams hasn't been seeing like it because I've been dying nonstop. But that's literally because, if I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just for content.
Die for content.
I'm actually like an Elden Ring speedrunner. If you didn't know, like it's just for content. It's
seen
for
it, yeah.
giggles, you know.
Yeah. I've
Because
seen it.
if I were to play Elden Ring, I could speedrun it. I think I think I'm comfortable now to speedrun Dark Souls 3 because I do
Mhm.
speedrun a little bit. I started speedrunning on Halo 3, but anyways, God of War, good game. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
bad whatsoever. Good orchestral music, OSTs are phenomenal. But I'm always gonna say that Elden
Well,
Ring.
I was
tops
talking
it.
about like the old God of Wars.
Oh, the old God of
the
Wars are
old- the old God of
fantastic.
Wars, yeah,
Or like
I
on
like those.
PlayStation, I don't know which one it was, but I had it on PSP. That one was so good.
Dude, I had,
I don't
or
know
my
what it was
brother had
called.
the God of War
Vita
PSP
thing?
exclusive that was red and it had
Oh, the red
skull.
PSP?
It had the skull
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
we had that one.
I
I
had
don't
a
know what
Vita.
they did with it, but you know we had it at
God
some
of War
point.
is so good.
I have a PSP Vita at home right now.
Yeah.
In my drawer. It's been sitting there.
For
I'll take it.
years.
I'll take it.
No.
Hold on to it for like 10 more years, and then maybe people
You
will
sell it.
I want it for $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The N64s are now like $100, even $200, depending on what version and what quality it is.
Mhm.
It's weird.
I don't know. I guess. All right. I don't know if this is a hot take, but
Hot take alert.
Oh God.
Oh,
I
wait.
don't care about old games.
No, wait. Before you even continue.
Wait, like, what do you mean by old games? Like, what do you not care about?
So like, so I'll use the example of remasters, right? Like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So good.
Remaster.
Or like the
Remaster?
remaster? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the
no,
original.
no.
I was like,
Yeah, like I like the remaster. There's obviously nostalgia attached
Yeah,
to
obviously.
old video
Yeah.
games, but like trying to play it like today, I'm like, what the heck? I was okay with this. And yeah, so like
Yeah.
speaking of remasters, did
Oh,
y'all
no.
see, well, it wasn't a remaster, but like, did y'all see the trailer for, I don't know if y'all played it, but Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. They dropped the trailer for it because it was Dragon Ball Z has a fighting game. It's called Dragon Ball
Fighter?
Xenoverse.
Oh, Xenoverse.
Xenoverse, and they had a really big tournament recently, and then at that tournament they premiered the trailer for the
New one?
Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Oh my god, dude! Everyone was screaming, like it was crazy. Cause I
I'm
remember
used to it.
like watching like my brothers and my cousins play those games, cause like we would go to Mexico all the time, and we would bring our PlayStation and we would bring all our games, and they would just all play like Budokai Tenkaichi. So it was just like a real nostalgia trip, just seeing them. 16 years since the third one, and now they're making the fourth one. But I think it's gonna be really cool because there's a lot of new like content or like to add to the game. So
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really fun.
That's how I felt about
16 years is
Overwatch.
crazy.
16 years, yeah.
That's literally how I felt about Overwatch. Not 16 years, but I was like, finally, something.
Felt
I
like
did
it.
my waiting,
Yeah.
12 years of it in Azkaban.
But, reversing all the way back to the Lucio topic real quick, I didn't even mention this. On PC, so when you guys jump with Lucio, do you have it binded? Because I have mine binded to scroll wheel. I don't know what you guys have.
I was gonna ask that.
Space.
Mine's a space, but memes, who goes to Ashland, shout out.
Shout out to
Um,
Ashland.
His controls are like all wonky. I don't even remember them.
Does
told
he
me
have
them
it
a
on
while
like a
ago.
mouse button?
I
love
couldn't
mouse
even
button.
tell you. I don't even remember.
He
But
has it on like tilde, like all the way up there.
I think he might have his jump on scroll.
Because I have, so if I'm just jumping from like, let's say, pole to pole, I have that on scroll wheel, but I also have jump banded on space bar. So like if I want to stick to a wall, I hold space, but if I want to start chaining jumps, I use scroll wheel. And then my ultimate is the side button.
No, I don't do that.
No.
Yeah, mine's pretty much default. I think there might be one
Yeah.
or two things.
The only thing I change is my mercy settings, really. I
Yeah.
just have guardian
Your
angel
mercy
on the...
settings are weird.
How is it weird? Because
I can't play with them.
I have the guardian angel on the mouse button, and I'm missing a knuckle, so my pinky's super short, so
Oh.
I have to have crouch for mercy on shift. Yeah, I don't know if you can...
Instead of control.
So yeah, instead of control, I have it on shift. So, and default mercy is crouch, control, guardian angel, shift. So to like
Combat that.
to do her super jump and like all her movement stuff, it's just easier for me to
Yeah.
have it on the mouse, so I can easily press
Yeah.
like both, and I can just like fly around with her.
I have baby hands, so in all games, my keybinds are probably weird, but I keybind everything so where I don't have to do that or that. It's just
Yeah.
here.
The only thing I can't do is the like
Pinky.
crouching
Hmm.
with my.
That's
pinky.
why I have it
even
on
doing that,
shift.
like it like
You have it on
hurts.
shift?
Yeah.
I have mine on every game that has crouch. It's on the side button on the mouse.
I only do that for DBD, just because
Okay.
you're always crouching. So like I have it on the mouse button. David has his on caps lock, for some weird reason.
I have okay. Real quick, Smite. I get it. I talk about it
Oh
a
my
lot.
God.
But like, let's say you're charging an ability, you can cancel abilities in Smite. Like to cancel it, I have that on caps lock, so I do use caps lock for stuff. And if we talk about MMOs, oh my god, I have the mouse with like 12 numbers on the side.
Oh my
And I
god.
have all the combinations because I'm not gonna. You cannot find me doing this. No. It's just simple.
I will say, some of you concern me.
With what?
Because so like you guys are keyboard and mouse, right?
Mhm.
And I look, and some of your like your keyboards
Oh.
are
Oh.
like vertical,
I was gonna say
horizontal.
that.
Like one, you're gonna get arthritis when you get older because you're basically relaxing your hand,
Like that.
yeah,
Mhm.
like that, and it's getting used to that. And then so
Ugh.
just if you are in the esports team, be mindful of that. It may be, oh, it's comfortable like this. I like it. all right, let's see you when you're old.
In 20 years.
Yeah,
Like-
your hands are
I
like.
know a lot of Halo players actually. Don't they like? They're already experiencing like carpal tunnel arthritis, like at
Yeah.
a very young age.
It's
And
be-
Yeah.
go
on
ahead, go ahead.
Halo, there's a lot of now they finally incorporated like sprinting and movement
Mhm.
tech and all
Yeah.
that. So before, let's just be honest, it was just jump, aim, shoot.
Mhm.
Now you have to like do like hand signs while you're playing the game. So they never experienced that.
And not saying controller is ergonomically better, but all I play it like this, and I have like I don't. We obviously can't
Yeah.
have like a million
Mhm.
keys, so I have buttons on the back of my controller.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
so like, cause originally I would just hold the controller like this. I don't play claw. I'm not a weirdo, but I hold the controller like this, and then now with my buttons, I just use these two fingers.
Mhm.
So it's I think ergonomically better. And if you like, I think you guys should invest. It's like a rest for your wrist
Yeah.
Mhm.
when you're playing and move it around, because like having your wrist like this will give you arthritis too. So
Don't some full-size keyboards come with a mouse or
Yeah.
The wrist rest.
Yeah,
Some of
'cause
them do.
I think
yeah.
I have one on mine.
yeah,
I don't use it, but
I have I think it's like the Widowmaker. I have a pink keyboard. It's Razer, and it
Yeah.
came with like
Black
a little
Widow?
paddle. Yeah,
Yeah. Or no, is it the Black Widow?
I think
I
it's
think
a
it is,
Black
so.
Widow, but it's just mine's just pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Ooh.
go ahead.
okay, I wanted to switch to a topic on that. Okay, what is your guys' favorite brand in a non-advertising way when you're buying like peripherals? Like, what is like, I need a Steer Series mouse or a Logitech mouse.
Whichever one is pink.
Oh my God.
I'm too new to PC gaming, so I don't know.
Whichever
Couldn't
one
tell
is
ya.
cute.
Yeah.
That's all I get.
Yeah, I'm gonna get lavender keycaps. I'm excited for that.
Was it you or was it Hope that was trying out Tanner's keyboard?
That was me.
Good keyboard.
Yeah.
Really good keyboard.
Yeah.
I
It's
wanna-
not pink though.
But do you like clicky?
Yeah, his like the one that he uses feels so weird to me. Like it was so
Because
smooth and
the
like,
keyboard that she had, the switches, I forgot which one they were, but it's not tactile.
Mhm.
And forget being clicky at all. It's just smooth. Smooth. But then
I like
mine
hearing the
is,
sound.
ugh,
ASMR, by the way.
nah.
I used to really be into like mechanical, like I have the Black Widow, so it goes, and then like I'd be playing like Osu or something,
Yeah.
like Osu Mania,
And then you
playing
hear
like
it?
that. Yeah, and I'm like, ooh, that's too loud for my roommate, and so I research and I'm like, I want these like jelly keys where it's like a softer like, or like the
Yeah.
one that sounds like the Legos.
Oh, yeah.
I think that sounds funny.
Yeah, just preference. I'll never go back to membrane, if you know what membrane is.
Nope.
Like,
Console player.
It's like
no,
a
it's like
The
basically
school
yeah, the
keyboards,
school
yeah.
keyboards. The membrane, it's like a circle, little rubber circle, and on the key is a circle that squishes into the circle, and it's just rubber rubbing against each other.
You've
I have
never
no idea
like
which
typed
one.
at your high school or anything? Like the keyboards that come with like the Dell
Yeah.
computers
No,
and
we
stuff
just
like
had
that.
normal like Dell computers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
that
probably it.
keyboard. Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, like they look like little plates when I
Take
picked
it
them off.
off.
I would pick them
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
membrane, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that was. I mean, for growing up, it's a keyboard, right? So it's like, oh, this is normal. But once you get out there and try other keyboards, you're like, oh my god, this
You're
is
just
terrible.
like, this is
Mhm.
terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I can't click this.
Yeah.
So birthday present would be anything that's pink related.
Yep.
Got that.
That or fruit snacks.
Pink
I've
mercy.
had
Oh my
multiple
gosh.
people, like, over the course of my life, gift me that, like, 90 count, like,
Fruit snacks.
big old fruit snack thing. Like, multiple birthdays I've gotten that.
Should get her
love
like a
fruit
giant
snacks.
gummy worm.
I love fruit snacks.
Giant gummy worm.
Do you have pink mercy?
No, sadly.
Neither do I.
I do.
Sadly.
That was
Whatever.
limited.
What?
You know, you can sell your account for,
I-
like, $500.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because
I mean,
pink
I wouldn't
mercy.
want to, but yeah.
I was debating buying it, but I was like, I don't play Mercy much, and I'm fine with my
I used
witch
to play it a lot.
or witch skin. So
I was poor at the time. I should have told my brother to buy it for me,
I
to be
think-
honest.
I think it was October, right?
Yeah.
So I think I got advanced birthday money, and so I was like, I really love playing Mercy, so I'll just get it. And then I
No,
got it.
it was actually it was like near the beginning of the year. It wasn't during Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh,
I
then
remember that because
I don't know why I
yeah.
got
That's
it then.
weird.
Yeah,
Isn't it-
I was just like, maybe they're gonna bring it back again around October, just because that's
It
like
came out
Awareness
then.
Month. But they didn't, and I
Yeah.
was so upset.
Is there a skin that you own that is not hasn't come back?
A lot of them have come back. Like,
Unfortunately,
Like, do you have like the Nano Cola Diva?
yeah, I have that one.
I might.
I have Nano Cola Diva, what Lego Bastion,
I have that one too.
Bastet,
I
the
love
cat
Bastion.
skin Anna,
I love that one too.
the Frost Angel Mercy. It was like a Christmas skin that you can only get like when the game first came
Yeah.
out. I
Mhm.
think.
Dang, don't have that one.
I had what else? I don't know any other. Like the Overwatch League, like the Overwatch League skins, but those came back.
Yeah,
though.
they did.
So I had the Jonax Zen skin, and then they brought it back. I was so
Ooh,
mad.
Jonak, good player.
And
Is
then
he still playing in the league?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But I remember I bought Atlantic Mercy when it came out, and then they had what was it? And then I didn't have it on my second account, and then they brought it back in Overwatch 1, so I bought it on my second account, and then I had to buy it on my main PC account, so I bought that skin 3 times, because
Oh
I
my
bought it on
gosh.
console, I bought it on PC on my main account, and then I bought it on my alt account.
So you're the reason why Overwatch is thriving off of
Yeah, basically. I also bought the new Honeybee skin twice, too, for both of my accounts.
Dang.
Jesus.
I
Christ.
I didn't know it. So like in Valorant you can have like matching like nameplates and titles, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know, but in Overwatch people have like skin sets. So like
Hmm.
all like an all beekeeper set
Yeah.
or an all cat set. And I was like, what? I didn't know those existed. They're really cool. Cause like normally I just rock all my legendary skins, and like my friends they weren't as into Overwatch as me, so they're like, oh, no skin. And so I can't really coordinate like that with other people.
Mhm.
And
But-
plus, sorry, go ahead.
No, it was a good strategic move for Blizzard and Overwatch for them to earn more money, because the $10 that you get for that free skin, you can buy that money to get the battle pass, and I
Mhm.
think that's what the
Yeah.
incentive was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
And
what I did.
yeah.
But for matching skins, I did that in League with my friends because League has a K-pop group like with
Oh,
the characters in the game.
KDA.
It's called
KDA,
KDA, yeah.
yeah.
So we bought all the KDA skins, and then we were
Those skins are
matching.
nice.
I'm bad at League, but I still bought the skin just
No, those skins,
just for the
those skins
aesthetics.
are good.
Esme just loves buying skins.
You don't want to know how much I
everything.
spent on Val.
Speaking of like skins, so like I didn't play League. I only watch League because of
Mhm.
Lily Pichu, but like she really loves Lux.
Mhm.
And when Star Guardian came out, I was like, man, I kind of want to get Star Guardian Lux because it reminds me of Sailor Moon.
Mhm.
And so when like Overwatch, they recently did One Punch Man.
Oh,
Mhm.
And that made me so happy.
Yeah, I hope they do more like crossover
Mhm.
stuff.
I
like
need Star Guardian, Sailor Moon, Mercy like right now.
I was thinking they could do that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really could do that.
That.
Cause like Diva she's in a mech,
Yeah.
and it's like a Sentai mech too,
Mhm.
or sorry, like a Power Ranger mech.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And Genji has a Sentai skin. He has 2
Yeah.
Sentai skins.
Yeah.
And then Soldier has I forgot his name, but his bug skin is also like a
Yeah.
Sentai.
Oh.
So
Well,
it just
if only games were like Smite. Smite has nothing but crossovers.
They had a Slipknot crossover.
We have Slipknot,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Avatar.
Avatar, Danny Phantom. We have a
Ooh.
lot.
yeah.
So Ruby.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
Ruby. I forgot. Yeah.
New season came out. I don't know if
Oh,
you're watching
really?
it. Yeah.
I stopped watching after, rest in peace, after Monty died. So that was so long ago. That was
Wow,
like.
spoilers.
Monty's a real
Yeah.
person.
She has not
Oh.
caught up on the Rooster Teeth lore. Like it's fine.
I haven't seen it, no.
It's okay.
New
I think-
animation
Well,
is
no,
pretty
it's
good.
not, it's not a character. He's like the creator of the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Spoilers. Yeah, yeah.
Spoilers.
But,
IRL.
he died like what, right before season 2 ended, I think. So that's why like I was like a little upset with like the last episode of season 2 of Ruby, because I was like I could tell like this is not what Monty would have wanted. Like it was so different.
It's like I remember watching. It was, I think it's called Haloid. It was Samus, Aran versus a Spartan, and they were just fighting each other. And at the end, they just have a dance sequence. I remember that was like super long time ago.
I love
Like red
those,
versus
sir.
blue.
Yeah.
Oh, red versus
Blue
blue.
is good
That,
too.
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monty
Um,
choreographed some of the fight
yeah.
scenes in there too.
I remember, what was it? Dead Fantasy, where he would, it was what, Final Fantasy and what else?
Oh, I don't remember.
Dead or Alive, not Dead or Alive. I don't remember, but it
I
was
know what
called.
you're talking about.
It was Dead
The
Fantasy.
volleyball one?
I think so.
Yeah, Dead
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Alive.
it's Dead or
Dead or
Alive.
Alive, yeah. Where they would fight. Oh my gosh, his animation was so good. I loved watching those
Again,
when I was younger.
Dead or Alive
Yeah, it
caught
was
me off
so
guard.
good.
It's so good. You need to catch up on like internet lore.
Real.
Yeah.
Do you know Piano Cat?
You know
Piano
Keyboard Cat?
what?
Yeah.
You know Keyboard Cat?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I
wait.
mean,
Wait, you
he's
can't
on
do that.
Twitch.
He
It's
passed
an
away.
NFT.
The little
unfortunately.
GIF, yeah.
Yeah.
He
He's
unfortunately
cute.
passed away.
Well, yeah, like videos from like the 80s.
Yeah. But
Really?
He stayed alive
Yeah, that
for a
video's
while.
old.
Oh.
Mhm.
You know Grumpy Cat?
Do you know?
R.I.P.
Oh.
Yeah, rest in peace, Tartar Sauce. She will. That was her real name. Her real name was Tartar,
Tartar
Sauce.
Sauce.
She'll be missed. I miss her every day.
Are we allowed to say that? Because I know they turned a lot of old memes into NFTs.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
That's actually
Moving
good.
on, actually.
So, we didn't get through all the questions.
We asked like 2 questions.
It's okay.
That's usually how it
Content,
works.
content. They're here to guide us.
Yeah.
So, viewers, if you remember from, who is it? Art was with us. We drew Rainbow Six Siege characters. So today we'll be drawing our favorite Overwatch characters. So
Oh, gosh.
2 minutes again. It'll take 2 minutes.
This
And
is
so
mine.
Oh, wait,
get,
let me
get
show you
your
mine.
get your references out.
Mine is May. I need to find a good photo.
I don't know if you can see it. It's Mercy.
Oh, that one's cute.
Which one are you drawing?
Maybe there should
Aw.
be like a easy to draw May.
This one's mine.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, that's a good one. I really like
What's
Kiriko.
a cute May to draw? I need something.
We had to have our
easy.
pictures prepared before recording.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so sorry. I'm just gonna use this one.
I'm just
I'm trying
gonna.
to find one with her fox and her in it, but none of them.
Oh,
are,
just
like,
her victory
drawable.
pose.
Oh,
I don't know what
Kiriko?
her victory pose looks
Where
like.
she's like kneeling and they're like
Oh, they're
holding
like.
their little heads together.
Yeah, they're like nuzzling.
That's
Yeah.
hard to draw. I need something very, very.
What is her catch line?
Oh
or
wait, are we
something?
starting
No,
already?
not yet. What the
Yeah.
heck, KP,
What
you
the
cheater?
heck?
Oh,
Erase that.
I thought we were ready.
Okay, you can keep it. He needs it.
Yeah, I can't draw.
All right. Two minutes.
All right, all right.
Art just called you a cheater. All right. Ready?
Wait, we have to draw in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
All right. So.
Roblox speed draw. Don't fail me now.
We're speed running. I don't know how. I have to give credit to artists. They're amazing.
Bro,
I can't
Esmy,
do.
I feel like is gonna be really good at this.
Esmy, do you
Not, I
actually
promise.
draw?
I used to a lot.
She's a pro artist.
No, I promise I'm not.
I'm sorry, I missed your Gartic phone. I love drawing.
She actually
No.
created the TAMUSA stickers.
No, I did not.
That'd be cool. Oh, Diva's legs are looking kind of thicky.
Stop it! You're feeding into the you're feeding into the people.
Time to ask the question now that we asked earlier.
Oh, so what do you guys think is the thickest Overwatch character?
Winton.
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 It's
I-
in his name, Ton.
I couldn't agree more. Winton. Oh god.
Oh gosh, maybe I should just draw her mech again.
I'm actually so happy that meme came to light. I just love it. I never can call Winston anymore. It's just Winton.
I saw they were trying to do 1 minute. They're
Oh,
trying to do
gosh.
Hammond.
1 minute.
Hampter.
Hempter.
That is not the same.
Is not the same. I thought that too.
Oh gosh.
Well, how do you know that? What the heck?
He started timing us.
Yeah. You guys couldn't hear, but Art is talking to us. Gosh, when I talk, I move around, and we have 25 seconds.
Oh god.
I don't even have a face on her. Let's get her her tie. I'm drawing her academy skin. I don't even have her. She has glasses on that one, and she's like, man. 10
Oh
seconds.
God!
Actually, what
Stop
the heck?
it.
How did you?
Extend it. Extend the time.
All right. Stop counting it, are you? You can keep drawing. Keep drawing. Keep drawing.
All right,
No,
I'm done. I'm
I'm
done.
done.
I'm done.
Oh, you're done? Okay,
Yeah.
we're all just
Alright.
done. We're done. May I have your pictures, please?
Okay.
All right.
Wait,
So
I got a sneak peek. That looks.
yeah,
really-
that's okay. We'll shuffle them. We'll shuffle.
Okay,
them.
okay.
KP practiced, by the way, before
Yeah.
you
That's
guys
cute.
came.
I love it.
Um,
The kitty cat is May.
all right. Guess who this is? Oh wait,
Oh my-
never mind. We
yeah.
can't guess.
Oh, sorry.
This is Mercy.
Wow.
This is the spray, right?
Yeah.
There we go. How's that? You see it? Perfect. Here you go.
Thank you.
Who's this?
Make sure to leave the comments, the comment section. to see which one
Zivada's?
is good.
I love it.
Wow.
Wait, who's that?
This is Kiriko.
It's okay. Well, it's a nice structure, and I can see the vision, and I don't think you can catch it, but that's okay.
I see which one's next.
It's a
Just for the
very
viewers at home, this
bland
is what it's
face.
supposed to look like.
The glare out there.
Yep.
They can't even see it. Oh, wow.
Here's
I like the little buddy.
KP. Bunny.
The buddy.
Buddy? What is
Yeah, it's
this?
a buddy.
The snow
A
bunny.
snowball? Oh.
Yeah.
Snowball.
Why is
Snow.
he so long?
Yeah, why does he look like that?
Looks like a tempura.
Yeah.
But you got her features, I'd say. Here you go, KB.
I tried my hardest.
And here's me, Diva.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I
She's
like it.
she's leaning on the mech, and she doesn't have hands or eyes. And
It's her
The
Visible
mech's
skin.
invisible.
yeah, her mech is invisible. It's a new glitch.
It's a My Hero Academia skin.
And yeah, please sign your artwork.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I keep
Oh,
it. There you
Official.
go.
You
Wow.
keep
Oh,
it. What?
I do keep it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
For
So,
boasting, right?
I'll put it on my wall or something. Did you want a picture of it?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't have a signature.
Thanks.
You know, you're like, signature is supposed to be unique and stuff, so like, but mine is different every time.
Yeah, mine
There
too.
you go.
Like,
And KP did his new signature and I was showing off.
Just KP.
KP, it's time to show off your item of the week.
Oh. This is not a real weapon. Disclaimer.
YouTube.
Oh, yay. And I have to let her reload. This is May's gun.
oh my god.
Weapon.
Weapon of choice. It is to
Explain more.
shoot anything that's, not legal here. It literally shoots snow. And in the game, her gimmick was to freeze people. They took that off, unfortunately. So now they just
Good.
slows people.
Good.
Yeah,
He said
good.
unfortunately.
Good.
But I got this from San Japan 2014. I'm not sure.
Ancient.
Yeah, I saw.
2014.
I saw a May cosplay
In 2014,
Uh-huh.
when did the beta come out?
for San Japan.
No, for Overwatch.
Oh, I don't know.
Because the game officially came out in 2016.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting my things wrong.
I think you're. Yeah.
Yeah. What would it be like 20? The,
Probably
the year Overwatch came out.
2016.
Okay, so then 2016.
Dang, they were quick on making it.
Oh yeah, there was a May cosplay, so I took a picture with her. I wish I could find it.
All right. It's time for that segment of the show.
The socials.
Plugs and socials. So,
Woo!
please stop by the TAMUSA Esports Lab, or room rather, and get some information about our program. We have our mission and our program. We also have scholarship and recruitment details and games that we're offering. Boop, boop. And events that we do right here. So far, I don't think any events have reoccurred, but we'll probably do a Fright Night again.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tuesday takedowns still happen. This is going out a week later, but we're having a Tuesday takedown during spring break. And so far, last one as far as we know, but hopefully moving forward we do more because they're really good.
Yeah.
What else? Game nights hosted by yours truly,
Yeah.
and what's it called? I believe they're It's again coming out later, but they're watching Puss in Boots
Yes.
Oh yeah.
today,
Today.
and it's not a movie; it's an experience. Made me cry.
I
Yeah.
cried.
I haven't seen it yet.
Really,
It's
really
so
good.
good.
I'm
Really,
excited
really
to
good.
watch
It's
it.
so good. For
But that-
like a children's movie, it's so deep.
Yeah.
Also,
Don't worry about it.
shout out to Esmy and everybody who was part of the women's empowerment stream that they just did. What was it?
Last Friday, a
Last
week ago.
Friday,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It turned out great. It was
Felt
pretty
like
fun.
longer ago.
Felt,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really good.
Long
It was
week.
so fun, but oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
was drained. An 8-hour stream.
Yeah, I had work, and then after work I came there, so I was there for
Tired.
like 11
Yeah.
hours or something like that.
Dang. Did you win
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
won the keyboard and the TAMUSA Esports mouse pad.
Can I have
So let's go.
No.
No.
it? I really want a mouse pad.
Speaking of the
know.
mouse pads, we are looking to start selling them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I think they're gonna be pre-order.
yeah.
Okay.
So
What do you
keep
say?
an eye out. Hmm?
$40?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe that's what Coach said.
Yeah.
$40.
Pre-order $40 if you want. It's really cool. It's
Oh, I really love
huge.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
if you
yeah,
want one.
look for Esme's game nights and movie nights because they play Gartic
Yeah.
Phone.
Yes.
Yes. And all of that is in our Discord, discord.gg/TAMUSA. You can watch our streams, twitch.tv/TAMUSA Esports, where I'll be streaming occasionally. We'll see.
Destiny.
Yeah. We try to stream all of our NACE games.
Mhm.
Wow.
So I cast the Val games, and then they stream our Overwatch
Wow.
games casted by Trey and Alex. What else do we cast?
We tried to cast chess.
Which Smash,
Oh, yeah, Smash.
casted by Renee
Ah.
every Thursday for NACE. And then we tried to cast chess, but
It's-
that didn't go through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too many
Hopefully,
difficulties.
we'll get it up soon. We look out for chess streams soon.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
And-
Fingies crossed.
So, TAMUSA plugs now.
Mhm.
So, this will, if you listen to this the day it comes out, which should be on Friday next week, but Transfer Week kickoff that following Monday, March 20th, from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. in the CAB lobby. It's hosted by Transfer Student Engagement, and the description is an event to kick off Transfer Week, and there's free stuff.
Free
Free.
Second plug, Coffee and Croissant,
croissant.
Wednesday, March
Croissant.
22
Maybe try
at
croissant.
9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. It'll be in the Pacers Casa driveway, so like
Mhm.
the
Wow.
little like half donut that they have. Come enjoy breakfast with Transfer Student Engagement, free food and drinks. I also believe SGA elections, so I think you can vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Eventually. Not now, but go vote. Please don't say your alignments with whoever student, because we can't endorse
That
anyone.
one, wherever
Yeah,
that one
just
is.
make sure you vote. It's important. Same as real politic
It's important.
voting. It's
Yeah.
Your
important.
vote matters.
Finally, Festival de Cascarones, we will be having a high school Smash tournament that'll be happening, and the senior who wins will be offered an esports scholarship to TAMUSA.
Oh.
And it's still developing situation, so as we get closer to April 30th, we will be releasing more info. And finally, once again, thank you two for coming and
Yes.
being very patient with all the difficulties that we've been having.
Yeah.
And also, thank you, Enlace.
Thank you.
Thank you for Enlace. The media team is really cool. Trey, Art, and Joel have really been helping us out, even opening the labs for our meetings
And
so we
coming
can work
in
on stuff.
their off days because they really love us.
They do love us.
Much love.
Thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.